I'm here to give you my top book list for Black History Month right after this. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Shayla. Now we all know that Black history should be celebrated every single day, but in February, you give it a little bit of extra special attention. So I'm here to bring you my top picks on my Amazon book list. These books that I'm going to share with you are already in the mail on the way to our house. So I'm really excited about this. And I wanted to share it all with you. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And as always, all of the books that I'm talking about today, you can find the titles, the authors, all the links in the description box below. So the first book on my list is Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History. Now this is a series by Vashti Harrison. It's a 3-book series. There's Bold Women in Black History, Visionary Women in Black History, as well as Extraordinary Men in Black History. And so I'm sure, as the title suggests, you can imagine what these books are about. This series is geared for ages 8 to 12. And so I've got an 8-year-old. I'm really looking forward to him reading these stories. One thing that I really like about this book is the simple illustrations. It's just one picture and the information about the notable person. So you've got people like Oprah Winfrey, you've got Madam C.J. Walker, Dominique Dawes, you have Raven Wilkinson. And so especially for my daughter, like to be able to see Black women who have contributed to our society, I think is really cool. The next book that I have for you is called If You Were a Kid During the Civil Rights Movement. Now, obviously, this is probably going to be for your older learners. This says that the book is geared towards ages 7 to 9. And it's a fictional story about 2 girls who find themselves in the middle of a civil rights movement. So they learn about what happened, and all of the things that the civil rights movement changed in our society today. And by the way, I do book hauls every couple of weeks, kind of mixed in with my homeschool stuff. So make sure that you're subscribed and you hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I release a new video. The next book on my list is called Black Heroes, a Black history book for kids. So this is 51 inspiring people from ancient Africa to modern day. And so I really like this because we're also studying Africa right now. And so I'm really looking forward to being able to tie in what we're learning about the different countries and also some of the notable people, just, getting more information about that and sharing that with my kids. I think Africa has such a rich culture that we don't always think about. That's really unfortunate that a lot of people think that Africa is just like the village and deserts and that's it. But Africa is really beautiful. There have been tons of people that have come from the continent of Africa that have had a tremendous impact on the way that we live our lives today. So I'm really looking forward to this book and even learning some things for myself. The next book that I have for you is called 28 Days, Moments in Black History That Changed the World. So these 28 days are instances like the Boston Massacre. They are things like the day that we got the first Black president. There's also days like the day that Daniel Hill Williams performed the first successful open heart surgery. So wide variety of, genres or instances. You've got politics, medicine, outer space, we got Black astronauts and everything. So I'm really looking forward to just exposing my kids to all the different things that they are able to do. I really believe that representation is important. The next book that I have for you is called A Child's Introduction to African American History. So, of course, as the title suggests, this is a very basic introduction into African American history. It touches a little bit on the transatlantic slave trade. It also just gives like a brief overview of even what African American history is, and it also gives experiences and talks about the people that have been involved in Black history. Now this is probably my top pick for you, even though it's kind of out of order, but this next book is called Have You Thanked an Inventor Today? And so I remember when I was in school, we didn't really learn about like all the Black inventors. So we learned about peanut butter, the traffic light, and like really that's all I can think of. And of course like Dr. Martin Luther King and stuff. But so I really like this book because there are tons of things in America, in our society today, that were invented by Black people. You've got the super soaker, you've got the elevator, the toilet paper roll, sanitary napkins. I mean, just like all different types of things that we have contributed to society that people don't know about. And I think it's notable. I think it's something, you know, that our kids can look at and say, wow, I want to be like that. Wow, I want to invent something. And just like helping them to see, you know, the sky is the limit. So I'm really looking forward to this book. I really think that the illustrations are super cute, very simple and easy to read. And so I'm really looking forward to this one. And next up, I've got a Kid's Guide to African American History. Now this one is interesting because it's 70 different activities that you can do that correspond along with all of the pages. So there's games, there's songs, there's experiments and crafts that you can do that help to teach you about these notable people. Now this is the expanded version, so of course it's got the activities along with biographies of these notable people. So I'm really looking forward to this. My kids love doing crafts and just like doing things with their hands. So I'm sure this is going to be a favorite for us as well. Let me know in the comment section which book you think looks the most interesting. I always love hearing from you guys. Don't forget, hiding is overrated, and I'll see you next time.